Hi there, it's Roy Breton here. Hope you're doing well. In my training video today, I want to talk about how to stay focused with focus sessions, Pomodoro Technique. Now, I must admit I hadn't heard about the Pomodoro Technique, but I'll tell you more in a moment. But I don't know about you, but sometimes I find it hard to keep focused online. I just want to be real. Not all the time. Sometimes I can get a lot done, but sometimes I have more productive days than others. And this technique helps you to keep focused. Now, with my offline business, I'm pretty focused. I have to go out and I get the work done, and I know once I'm finished, and that's it. So you've got a target to work to. But online, when you're working online, it can be possible to have too many tabs open, get sidetracked, phone rings and what have you, and all that sort of thing. So it's good to have to be able to have accountability and make sure we maximize our time, because something I can't stand is wasting time. I do like to spend time constructively and use time wisely, as I think it's something important that we should do. So here I asked this question on a platform that I belong to called Wealthy Affiliate. What do you use to schedule your tasks throughout the week? And just before I go here, let me just show you my profile here. I've been a member on this platform since November 2014, so almost 9 years. It's a platform that teaches you how to build and maintain an online business, hence why I've been a member here for so long. I've asked 266 questions so far, and I'm sure I will ask many more, but let's go back to my question, which is one of the questions I asked, and it reads, what do you use to schedule your tasks throughout the week? Now, Jenny here suggested a Google to-do list. Now I use the Google Calendar, and the Google to-do list or Google Tasks is connected with the Google Calendar, and this is great because you can just put tasks in and then you can just tick them off and mark them as finished or completed, and actually at the end of the day or end of the week you've got all these tasks that are completed. Now I appreciate you can have a pen and paper on your desk, but I do like to work with a tidy desk. I don't like clutter on them. It may sound silly, so I try and have my desk all clear, and I don't know what it is, but I just seem to work more efficiently. So having something like the Google Calendar and Tasks helps me. And then if I scroll down further, there are many people here. Frank was answering my question, talking about the Google Calendar, all very helpful and very good suggestions for various members of the community. And let's scroll down. Here we are. I had more than 40 comments on this thread. Admittedly, some of them are mine. But Richard here kindly suggested about the Pomodoro technique. You can see Richard's profile here. He's another long-standing member of the platform. So he's been here longer than me, in April 2014. So Richard was talking about the Pomodoro technique, and so I had to look it up on Google because I'd never heard of it, didn't know what it was. So I then found that on my Windows computer, if we go to down here and we click in clock, I've already got it up. You can see it here. It brings up focus sessions here. So I've actually pinned it to my taskbar down below here. If you right click, I won't unpin it, but you just just right click and then you can pin it to your taskbar, as I'm now using it regularly. So bring this up again. So task sessions, or focus sessions rather, they reckon the best focus time is 25 minutes, and that is apparently proven to be the best, the longest amount of time we can focus for, or the most practical time. Now, I haven't been doing totally 25 minutes. For example, if I'm writing a blog post, I might want 40 minutes or so, depending what it is. So I might give my time longer, but I would actually prefer to finish that task rather than having a break. Now, it may be something I experiment with, and it's something we can all experiment with. Maybe I need to stop for 5 minutes and then come back and complete the task. But time will tell on that, and I think that's quite personal. But they do recommend that 25 minutes is a good focus time. So the other features on here, it allows you can keep it on top. Personally, I don't, because I don't want distractions, so I keep it down below on the taskbar here. So let's go back, and then here you can click on View Settings, and you can change your focus periods here. I've got it set to automatic, break period 5 minutes. You can do up to a maximum of 15 minutes, which is kind of interesting, so no more than 15 minutes. Sounds, etc. Spotify, which I'm not using. So let's go back to the focus sessions. So when you have a focus session, when I actually go for a break, I move away from the screen. I get out the way because I want to be right away from it, do something completely different. So I might speak to my wife, I might read for 5 minutes, play with the dog or something like that. Or even if I was having a longer break, perhaps for lunch, then I might take the dog out for a walk or something like that, just to completely kind of refocus, get some fresh air, and so forth. Different things work for different people, but that seems to work for me. And then here you got your daily progress. Now mine says 0 because I haven't done anything with focus sessions so far today, and I didn't want to put it on for this video, but even though this is kind of a focus session. But here, if you click on here, you could do your daily goal up to, interestingly enough, it only goes up to 8 hours. I thought it may have been a bit longer, but maybe there's a purpose in that, because perhaps they think people after 8 hours people can't focus. And then it's got clear daily progress and completed tasks. The only thing it doesn't do, which is a bit of a shame, and I think they should, you can't add up your total, like at the end of the week, you can't add up your daily tasks here. Now I think that'd be a very useful feature where you could say, okay, this week I've spent X amount of time working online, and you can try and build on that progress. But unfortunately it doesn't have that feature built in. Now of course we can write down our sessions times, but I haven't not yet, but maybe it's something I will do. But here there's tasks. Now as I said, I'm using the Google Calendar. I have 3 monitors here, so I can have my tasks up on another monitor. Out of interest, I have 3 monitors that may seem like overkill, but actually it's really useful, and it's great for scheduling stuff. I can have sort of WhatsApp open, text messaging open, and just see things at a glance, and you can drag things across. And I can certainly recommend monitors for ease of use. So such a useful and helpful feature. So here, coming back to tasks, we can add a task. Like I say, I'm not using this because I'm using the Google Calendar. Here, choose a task, collapse task. You do need a Microsoft account, which I have, but I'm going to stick with the Google Calendar for the moment. I don't think you can integrate the Google Calendar with this, but it's all right because I've just got it. I can quickly open my calendar and see it, or like I say, it's in another monitor, so it's fairly simple. And then here, if you want music, you can install Spotify. I haven't. I do occasionally put music on or something in the background, but generally I do find that it takes me off focus. But you could just put a YouTube music from YouTube up in a tab, and that would do the same thing. So if you've got any questions on this, I'm here to help. Please feel free to leave a comment, and thank you very much for watching.